Hi, I'm Carrie Davidson, UK MoveWell Fitness Manager for UK Health and Wellness. And you might be wondering what happens now that our regular routines, especially our workout routines, have been interrupted. What do we do now? How do you stay fit when your regular group fitness class is not available anymore, or you can no longer go to your favorite gym? So we're here to help you find creative solutions to stay fit during this odd time. The first thing is to remember the goal. The American College of Sports Medicine, or the ACSM, puts forth guidelines for general health benefits. General health benefits do not have a specific goal in mind, so this is not necessarily for weight loss or to lower your blood pressure. It's just to stay fit. And those guidelines revolve around 3 modes of exercise. The first one is cardiovascular exercise. Cardiovascular exercise is recommended to get 150 minutes a week of moderate intensity exercise, or you get the same benefit from 60 minutes a week of vigorous exercise. So typically we slice this up into 30 minutes of moderate intensity 5 days a week, or 20 minutes of vigorous 3 days a week. But it doesn't have to be all or nothing. You can mix up moderate and vigorous. To work moderately with a cardiovascular exercise means that you probably can still talk while you're exercising, but maybe not sing a song. To work vigorously means you probably cannot talk while you're exercising because your breathing is too hard, your heart rate's working too high, so that you can't talk. So that's the cardiovascular guidelines from ACSM. ACSM also puts forth strength training guidelines, and these are 2 to 3 days a week of major muscle groups, and then depending on what your goals are is really how we're going to divide that up. So depending on if you have muscular strength, muscular hypertrophy, muscular endurance, as far as sets and reps go, that's how we would decide that. So for the general guidelines, say 2 to 3 days a week of major muscle groups, 8 to 12 reps. So if you want more information on this, we're always happy to help you find what your goals ought to be. Now for flexibility, the ACSM recommends more is better. We're not going to stretch too much. We could stretch too far and hurt ourselves, but we're not going to stretch too much. So we could stretch every day, do flexibility, mobility exercises every day. We could do our cardiovascular exercise every day. We really just cannot do our strength training every day. We really want to have about 24 hours off to recover between strength training days. So remember the goal. That's the first thing. The second thing is to remember that this is all in a week and not in a day. So in a week's time, we want to get 150 minutes. We want to get in our strength training at least 2 or 3 times a week. It doesn't have to be every single day. So if you have great plans one day that fall through and you don't get to do what you thought you were going to get to do as far as your exercise is concerned, that's okay. You haven't failed. You can pick up the very next day. So the next thing to remember is that we want to track it. So if we don't know where we started from, we don't know where we're going. And you might find that when you were working maybe in your office or your typical workspace, you were getting more or maybe even less steps than you're getting now. So a wearable device is a great tool just to be able to find what our baseline is, and then we're able to adjust it from there. If you don't have a wearable device, you can often use your phone. Most major brands of cell phones have an internal tracker in there and an internal pedometer, so you can track your steps and see how many you get. Once you find what that baseline is, knock it up just a little bit to see if you can't work just a little bit more or take just a few more steps in the day to really get in more activity. So remember that every little bit counts, even if it's just to get up and swap laundry or it's to get up and check the mail, go to the mailbox. Every little bit counts. Our exercise probably right now does not look like deadlifting in the gym or group fitness classes twice a week. It probably doesn't look like that anymore. So remember that everything is going to be important for us whenever it comes to getting in some exercise and getting in some movement. So playing outside with your kids, taking a hike with your dog, video sessions are online and they are plentiful right now. You can find some free ones. You can find some paid subscriptions through Facebook or Zoom or other studios and other gym facilities. So look for those free resources. We also have a lot of free resources on our blog and on our Facebook page. If you want to check in with those, then we can help you find something. So every little bit counts. Allow yourself to work them into your day. So if you are used to walking in for 10 minutes, walking out for 10 minutes, maybe taking a 10-minute walk at lunch, going to walking meetings, and those things aren't built into your day like they used to be, then still use that same pattern. Set a timer to go for a walk for 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the afternoon, or at lunchtime, take a walk around the neighborhood. So whatever has been built into your day, use that same idea to continue to build it into your day. Just remember that things look differently all over. So where we used to have maybe just we work for this time, we exercise for this time, we have family time for this block, that we no longer have those clean boxes of time and tasks any longer. We probably have everything more like spaghetti, where everything is all mixed up together, where we're caring for kids at the same time that we're working and trying to get our movement in, and all those things are happening at the same time. So give yourself a little bit of space. Take a little bit of a deep breath. Remember that every little bit counts, and then to set a timer. So if you do find yourself sitting for longer periods of time, it helps to set a timer every hour or every 30 minutes to change positions. Get up, walk up the stairs, walk down the stairs, walk to the mailbox, walk around the house, but get up on a regular basis. Don't let this be an excuse to be even more sedentary. So use this as an opportunity to reframe and set that timer, get in the good habit, take good self-care so that we can care for ourselves, care for our children, care for our work. We're better humans whenever we can take care of ourselves. For more information, or if you want more personalized guidance, you can get onto your health and wellness dashboard, request a consult with one of our dietitians, our health coaches, or our exercise specialists. We're happy to help.